make this mistake the next time you build HTML forms. I've reviewed over 100 websites and I see this mistake most commonly. So whenever you make a website, there is always a contact form, and in the contact form you just leave it as is. You don't have any backend as of yet, so what you do is you leave it as is, or best you add like an email action to it which opens the default email app. Well, that's very annoying. You could fix that quite easily. All you need is a couple of APIs and that's it. We don't need any backend for it. Now we'll take a look at the first option, to get emails whenever you create a contact form and whenever it gets submitted. So the first way is an API called Web3 Forms. So all you need to do is go to any browser of your choice and go ahead and type in Web3 Forms. It would be the first result. I'll give a link to it in the description. So you open Web3 Forms, click on create your access key. So once you click create your access key, type in your email and press create your access key. See, that's all. You don't need to do any registration. And as we see below the registration box, you have a template or a boilerplate for how to use this API. So all you need to do is just copy the first line of the API and get to your website that you've created. I've created a sample one to just showcase these APIs. Yours might look a bit different. We can remove the form tag if we have it already, and we can remove the form from the back as well. So we have a action and method set. Now let's go. There's this one hidden tag that we also need to copy, that would give us, that would tell our form our access key. So we have registered. Now let's check on our email. We should have the API key for our form. Let's go to Gmail. It should be, yeah, this is our API key. Let's copy our API key and let's put it in our code. That's it. Now let's hit go live on our VS Code. Now great, we have the form up and running. Now let's type in something. Let's say I go ahead and type it. test@test.com and say my message is, let's say, boilerplate, and when I hit send, it should send its details to my email. Well, that's it. How easy it was to get your email, get your form submitted and get an email. Now let's check our email if we actually got the email. So if we go back, yeah, we have our email and these are the details that we filled in. Well, that's the first way. There's another way that would be helpful for you if you want to get this data in an Excel sheet. So for that, we'll need to look at another API that's called SheetMonkey. So if you do a search, I'll give the link in description. Go to sheetmonkey.io, click on get started for free. You can use your Google account to sign in, and you choose your account which you want to use. Yeah, I have already created a form, so what we can do is we can delete it from here, delete it, create a new form, pick a sheet template. You can pick blank if you want your custom columns. So now we have a sheet. Now what we have to do is we have to replace this form action with, we can copy this whole API call and put it on form action, or a simpler way is to use this embedded HTML. So let's take the embedded HTML, let's go to our VS Code, let's paste it above form. Now we have, first thing we have to do is copy our API key. So let's copy that over here. That's done. The method is post, and we have to add this one element. to have the timestamp. So we don't need this API key for monkey. We don't need this API key for sheet monkey. So we can replace it with the sheet monkey's code, and that's pretty much it. We can cut out the remaining part from the boilerplate. That's it. Now let's go to our HTML form, click refresh, add in our details, say boilerplate form sheet monkey. That's it. Our form was successfully submitted. Let's go to the sheet monkey page. We should have our submitted counts should be updated. Let's try and refresh. Yeah, we have one submission. If you click on the blank sheet icon, you'll go to the Google Sheet and you'll have your details that were sent. So these are the details that were sent, the details that we filled in. So that's it. These are two easy ways to make your contact forms functional without any backend. Thanks for watching.